Hello everyone, how are you? It's Mamie. I thought I would make a video today about books. As you all know, I'm an avid reader and books have played a huge role in my life, so what better way to share with you than to make a video, right? So let's get on with it. I'll start with my book club first. Back in 2012, I asked a bunch of women, girlfriends, co-workers, anybody that I knew that was an avid reader if they wanted to start a book club with me. So I believe we started out with 14 women, and it was wonderful. It was huge. We would host, everybody hosted at their house, you know. But over the course of the years, it's dwindled down. We are currently down to 5 members, and you probably have seen, if you watched my December daily video, there were a couple pages in there that showed my book clubbers, my members of my book club in there. They're my sister Care, Am, V, and Frenchie, and myself. So there's 5 of us. And what we do in our book club, I like to hear what other people do in their book clubs, like how they work it and things, and I think that's fun. But so what we do in ours is we each host 2 months a year. So at the end of each year, we'll pick the 2 months that we want to host. And whoever hosts gets to pick the book. So that's 10 months, and then we don't even meet for January. After the holidays, everybody's tired and wiped out and getting their lives back to normal. So January we take off, and then December we all just come to my house and we do a Christmas exchange. Some years we read a book, some years we don't. This year we did read a book. And some years we haven't. We just do like a Christmas exchange, a cookie exchange, and we just get together and just have fun. So the other 10 months, we each pick 2. So that's how we work it. And then whoever hosts, they have to supply the dinner for that night. Sometimes we just go out for pizza. Sometimes if it's at somebody's house, they might cook if they want to cook. Sometimes it's just a bunch of appetizers. It just depends. One time my sister took us to Panera for dinner. We had book club at Panera. That was fun one time. It just depends on who's hosting and what, if they have time to cook. If they don't want to cook, just get a pizza or whatever. We don't care. We're not picky. And then usually everybody brings their own beverage. So then the hostess doesn't have to figure out what everybody wants to drink. You just bring your own beverage. If you want wine, you bring wine. If you want tea, you bring tea. So that's how we work it. We kind of have an understanding that we don't like to read really scary, like thriller type. We read Gone Girl, we read Defending Jacob, like those kind of books, but nothing like, slasher, scary stuff. I don't think any of us like that. So we have this underlying rule of we don't pick those kind of books. But last year, I think Am picked a Dean Koontz book, and sorry, it's just not my thing. So I was like, oh dear. Anyhow, so for book club, what we're going to be reading for February is, it's Amber's month. Am picked A Man Called Ove. I hope I'm in frame because I do not know. If you can't see it, I apologize. I have heard mixed reviews about this book. I've been watching YouTube booktubers, and I've seen a mixed review, and if you're reading it or if you've read it, I would love to hear your take on it. But don't give me the spoiler. Don't do any spoilers with me, because if I watch a video or hear somebody give us, too many spoilers, then I don't really want to read the book. So it just kind of ruins it for me. So I like to just know what people think about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did it affect you? I like that kind of thing. So this is what we're reading for February. I can't wait. I haven't started it yet because our book club meets the second Friday of every month. So it's not different. We always know that book club is the second Friday of every month. So it makes it easier for us to plan our lives with appointments and things. We try to avoid having any commitments on those days, So that's what we're reading in February. Let me know if you've read this. Now, I'm the type of person that I cannot. The sticker here from Target is driving me crazy. I have to get this sticker off. I'm sorry. I'm very distracted here by the sticker. There, I think I have it now. Okay. I'm not the type of person that can read more than one book at a time. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I have read more than one book at a time, but overall, I like to read one at one time, and I can listen to one at the same time. I mean, not while I'm reading, but do you know what I'm saying? And those are usually like either like nonfiction books, self-help books, you know, inspirational kind of books. I like to read fiction is what I like to read mainly. Whether there's historical fiction, literary fiction, women's fiction, contemporary fiction. I like all that kind. I like to read those books. But I do like to, I don't know, I just find like self-help books and motivational books to be very helpful in my life. They kind of get me excited about things, or they kind of like put a little, you know, oomph in my day. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to do what she said. Or I think that's kind of fun just to improve our lives. So on top of reading, well, I'm not reading this yet, but this is what we're reading for book club. I am listening to Lara Casey's Make It Happen book. I think I saw this on Rachel's YouTube channel, and I just fell in love with it because when you go to her website, she has this Power Sheets Make It Happen. Oh my goodness, you guys, you know me and my journaling. This is wonderful. It's kind of like a goal setting, like set up your life. It's just wonderful. I don't want to do a whole review of this because it's wonderful. She's got a section, what fires me up, my why, my story, goals, brainstorm your good goals here, my 2017 goals, action plans, preparation on my calendar. Just wonderful, wonderful things. Oh, if you can get this, get it. Because it's been it's really helpful. It just makes you excited about your life. So I am listening to this book right now, enjoying the journal that I got with it. But I'm reading right now. I'm reading The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan. Oh, I cannot believe I have never read Amy Tan before. This is my first Amy Tan book, and now, you know, now I want to read every one of her books because I'm loving this one. And I basically just started it last night. I'm on page 58. I haven't read that much. But there is one passage I've got to read to you guys because the writing is exquisite. So just bear with me, okay? Because I have to read this to you. Okay, she says, I wiped my eyes and looked in the mirror. I was surprised at what I saw. I had on a beautiful red dress, but what I saw was even more valuable. I was strong. I was pure. I had genuine thoughts inside that no one could see, that no one could ever take away from me. I was like the wind. I threw my head back and smiled proudly to myself. And then I draped the large embroidered red scarf over my face and covered these thoughts up. But underneath the scarf, I still knew who I was. I made a promise to myself I would always remember my parents' wishes, but I would never forget myself. Oh my goodness. Does that now just like melt your heart or what? Oh, I don't even have words to describe how that made me feel when I read that today. I wanted to scream. I was so excited. That's how I am with books. I'm telling you, I'm crazy. I know. But that writing is just so beautiful. And have you ever thought of that? Like when you're sitting there, this might sound like a strange question, but nobody can read your mind, right? I mean, well, I guess technically some people claim that they can, but typically, let's just go with that. Typically, people don't know your thoughts. So that's kind of fun to think about. Like, they have no idea what I'm thinking right now. I think that's kind of fun. Okay, I'm getting off on a tangent. Anyways, if you have read this book, please comment below, 'cause I would love to know what you thought of it. Don't give me spoilers though, okay? I don't want spoilers. Just tell me what you thought about it. If you liked it, or if you have any other recommendations that you think I would like, I would love, love, love to hear from you. Also, I'm on Goodreads. If you don't know about Goodreads, and if you're an avid reader, you have got to sign up for Goodreads because it is so much fun. Goodreads.com. Look for me. Do a friend request for Mamie Brown. It's Mamey Brown, just like the color. And we can become friends, and we can compare books. It's really fun. So I can't wait to read tonight. I can just cuddle. Love the book. I know I'm ridiculous. I'm so ridiculous. I think that's all for today. Here's our latest journal for our book club. I got this from personalplanner.com. I know the lighting in here is terrible. I'm filming this after work tonight, and it's dark out already. But it is. Have you noticed? It is staying lighter later, so that's encouraging. Pretty soon it'll be light out at 9 o'clock at night, right? So this side is just plain. My intention is to take a picture of whoever's hosting that month with the book, to put a picture of them on that side, and on this side, we basically rate the books on the same scale as Goodreads does, so the 5-star rating that Goodreads has. I think if it's a 1 star, you didn't like it, 2 stars, it was okay, 3, you liked it, 4, you really liked it, and 5, it was amazing. I'm pretty lenient with my ratings, I must admit. I mean, I don't know. I always find something good in a book. Even if it was just okay, I usually give it a 3. Like, yeah, I liked it. But anyways, I think that's it. No, it's not it. I have one more thing to share with you guys. I got a pen pal letter from Tracy in England. I love my pen pals. I love writing pen pal letters. It's so beautiful. She has look at that pretty, well, I don't want to show her, well, this is my address, I don't care. The pretty stationery. Oh, she wrote me this lovely letter. I can't wait to write back to her. If you're watching, Tracy, I will be looking in the mail. I'll be writing to you soon. If any of you want to become pen pals, let me know. I always welcome more pen pals, especially all across the world, I have a ton of them here in the States, but I have Tracy in England. I have Metasol in Spain. I have Lioba, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, in Germany. I like that. I wish I would find one from Italy because I'm Italian, if you haven't noticed. So I would like to have a pen pal in Italy. I think that would be kind of cool. That, I think, my friends, will be it tonight. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave me a comment and let me know what you're reading. Happy reading! Thanks for watching.